Have you ever seen a president who refuses to accept blame, and I want to add to that, commits so many falsehoods? I'm being very polite here, calling it falsehoods. Falsehoods, on any given day, he's out there saying stuff that just ain't true. You ever seen anything like that?
Never in my lifetime. I said today that there has never been a time in my life where a president was more disconnected from the American people.
Is this a cartoon? What's going on? No, literally, when you hear that question gets asked by Larry Kudlow to former Vice President Mike Pence about, have you ever seen a president? I wrote it down. Refuses to accept blame. Oh my God. And tells so many, I'm gonna be nice and say falsehoods. No, I've never seen it before. I've never seen it in my life. Not at all. I mean, as vice president under Donald Trump, I've never seen such a thing. It's crazy. You know what we saw under Donald Trump during those 4 years? The Washington Post says this. Their fact checker team recorded 492 suspect claims in the first 100 days of his presidency. On November 2nd alone, the day before the 2020 vote, Trump made 503 false and misleading claims as he barnstormed across the country in a desperate effort to win re-election. This astonishing jump in falsehoods is the story of Trump's tumultuous reign. By the end of his term, Trump had accumulated 30,573 untruths. I guess that's also being kind. During his presidency, averaging about 21 erroneous claims a day. I'd say they're even still underplaying it because everything he said was a lie. But still, Mike Pence there can't find another president that would actually say any of this stuff. So despite all this, he's staying loyal to him. Again, we just saw what's happening with the January 6th committee, and we're talking about lies, we're talking about Donald Trump. And he even said this, crazy enough.
Were you worried about him during that siege? Were you worried about his safety?
No, I thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. Mm-hmm. No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no.
You heard those chants, that was terrible. I mean, it was,
he could have, well, the people were very angry.
They're saying hang Mike
Because it's common sense, John. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right? Yeah. How can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress?
I don't know. If we had one, maybe we could actually talk about it. So again, Mike Pence said that he's never seen a president lie the way Joe Biden lies. And he's never seen it with Donald Trump. Specifically, this is the same Mike Pence that once said those things that Donald Trump was talking about with the stolen election. He said, president was wrong. So which one is it, bro? Which one is it? President Trump also said you should die. He said his people had a point and that you should be hung in front of the Capitol. So which one is it? In fact, to find out, how about you walk your ass out there and see if they'll throw that rope around your neck? And maybe you'll discover the lie is what really happened.
Yeah, Mike Pence saying he's never seen somebody do this. It'd be like if somebody asked Kobe Bryant about Pau Gasol and was like, have you ever played with a great center before, Pau? Like, and have you ever played with a dominant center before? And Kobe was just like, nah, not really. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had a running mate who was that great and dominant. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous memory lapse and just the blatant obfuscation of the truth.
This is exactly what he's supposed to be doing though. This is the point. He was hoping he could hang on for those 4 years, go through the craziness, come out, hope Trump runs away or gets prosecuted because trust, he doesn't care. But then he has to hang on long enough because Trump is still there. This is who he's afraid of. This is part of his political aspirations. Donald Trump still controls Mike Pence's life. And Mike Pence can't break away from it because all Mike Pence knows is power, money, and respect, and accumulating as much of it as possible. This is Mike Pence. So anybody who thinks he's this quiet Christian guy who's nothing like Donald Trump, apparently he's enough like Donald Trump to accept everything Trump did, even down to kill my vice president. Because that's what's being shown.